from Ozark Radio Sports. Brought to you by Bailey Chevrolet in Pontiac, Don's Auto Service, Hirsch Feed and Farm, MSU Athletics Department, and Ozarks Healthcare. And now, Grizzly Sports from Ozark Radio Sports.
Hey, good evening. Welcome to the West Plains Civic Center and Joe Paul Evans Arena. Tonight, the MSU West Plains Grizzlies will play game number 18 on their schedule this year, and they'll host the Vikings from Jefferson College at Hillsboro, Missouri. Harlan Hutchinson here, Curtis Blue there. Way over there is Drew Joyce somewhere. Anyway, he'll provide the live stream. You can watch on YouTube and watch on our Facebook page, et cetera, et cetera. Both these teams come in tonight with 9 losses. The Grizzlies could even their record at 9-9 if they can win tonight, and that would be very beneficial because they go to Moberly on Saturday night, the hottest team in Region 16 easily. Moberly is 15-3 on the year. They've won 13 games in a row, and so it's never fun. I don't think I've ever had a fun experience going to Moberly to do a ball game except for once, and that's been 15 years ago. So they're few and far between. We'll see what happens this Saturday night. Meanwhile, as we go back a little bit, I was out of pocket with a high school game last Wednesday, and Curtis, did you witness that double overtime?
I did. I was able to enjoy that double overtime game, and it was reminiscent of the one the year before. So 2 years doing this, 2 double overtime games. And both pretty exciting, and both, I think, were Grizzly wins, at least last week was anyway. And, it's always exciting for those things, and you just hope your team comes out on top.
The Grizzlies, overall, I believe we won 5 out of our last 7. We lost big at Three Rivers this last Saturday night. The Grizzlies had a halftime lead, 29-28. Second half got outscored 49-27 and lose to Three Rivers, 77. And the Vikings from Jefferson College will come back in 2 minutes.
Know what you're going to need when you start a project around the house or on the farm. That's why Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains offers over 70 top quality items you can rent. Yes, we said rent. Everything from air compressors to welders, tractors and trailers too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply knows you and your rental needs. Call them to reserve your rental today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
All right, the starting lineups for these two teams, and try to catch any changes that may be made late. Meanwhile, the starters will include, for the 6-9 Vikings from Hillsboro, in the starting lineup, they'll go with Isaiah Young, who did not start the last game. He's a 5'11" point guard. And as the lights go down, what we'll do is go ahead and just pick up the Grizzlies as they come out, and then we'll go over the rest of the starters for the Vikings from Hillsboro. Hillsboro holds the distinction of being the only place that I've ever driven to and got lost twice. That doesn't sound possible, but it was. I've got a witness. Here's the starters for the Grizzlies, coached by Jared Fay. Trying to get even at 9-9. Ryan Richardson, 6'5" sophomore from Hollywood, Florida. Sean Glass, who just, again, I think I say it every game, he gets better and better. Sean Glass, the 6'1" guard from West Monroe, Louisiana, a freshman. Urji Hanami, 6'4" guard from Ontario, Canada. Blaine Harris from Jackson High School, Cape Girardeau. And Lionel Kumwimba playing in the post, 6'8", sophomore from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Again, Jared Payne, the head coach for the Grizzlies, and that has been the standard five since Javian Downey got hurt. Now, Javian got hurt back on November the 23rd and hasn't played since. So he is back, and he will play tonight. Now, the question is, how much will he play? And how will that thought in the back of his head affect the way he plays? Because when you have him coming off an injury, Curtis, you want to be careful. Be careful, be careful.
Yeah, you want to be careful with any injury, but especially an Achilles injury because, you know, if it gets worse, you're out for an extended period of time, more than any other injury. So, and he was aggressive going to the basket most times, so just wonder how that's going to affect him.
Ethan Meeks stands at 6'8", jump center against 6'8" Lionel Kumwimba, and the tip is controlled by Samuel Olotu and the Vikings, who wear red. Bounce pass across at the point. They'll move the basketball with Isaiah Young, a 5'11" guard from Canada. Ball out of bounds, stays with the Vikings with 14 on the shot clock. You said before we got started, this team matches up pretty well with the Grizzlies size-wise and otherwise. I think pretty much right. 6'8", about their top end, although the Grizzlies will probably play a lot of people tonight. Here's pass inbound stolen. Ryan Richardson lost the ball on the dribble, and it's out of bounds, and they give it back to the Grizzlies. Now, who touched the ball besides Ryan? Anyone? Nobody?
Obviously, it was a Viking. Gosh, Harlan.
That was... You see that a lot. Here's a lob on the inbound pass. Lionel Kumwimba hands the ball off to Ryan Richardson. Down the key, top of the key, it's Urgi Hanami back to Ryan. They'll play pick and roll, but not get a pick. Now over on the right side. Urgi inside, good pass. Kumwimba puts it up and in.
Good find there by Urgi to find Kumwimba just right underneath the bucket.
Back at the other end of the floor now. The Vikings set their offense with Isaiah Young, little point guard. On the baseline, Meeks at 6'8". Backs down against Lionel Kumwimba. Turns to the middle, drop step, got away with a walk, shot it, missed it, rebound, Sean Glass. Up the floor on the left wing, Ryan Richardson holds there. Now out to Urgi Hanami. Puts it on the deck all the way in, lays it high off the board, no good. Tipped up, no good. Rebound to Lionel, and he got popped and goes down with it. And it'll be white ball as Lionel is on the floor, and I didn't see exactly what happened to him, but
I'm thinking he might have got poked in the eye by what he's holding.
Okay, well, that would appear to make a lot of sense. So Kerry Elrod will get out there and take good care of Lionel after the timeout. 18:41 to play in the first half, and just underway as the Grizzlies lead the Vikings 2-0. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Back in a moment on KDY.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College store. Visit them in-store inside Hastar Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
I'm Shannon Von Allman, the Executive Director of Birthday Blessings. Our nonprofit provides needed resources to kids in the Missouri foster system through partnerships with children's divisions and CASAs. We provide items like duffel bags, backpacks, clothing, and bedding through birthday parties and other programs. To find out how to volunteer, donate, or for any more information, please call at 417-372-5306 or find us on the web at birthday-blessings.org.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
We come back. Urgi scores on a lay-in. Back the other way, the Grizzlies with a second chance for Sean Glass. Now, all the way to the hole, puts it high off the board, and no good by Samuel Olotu. And eventually gets to follow. 17:53 to play in the first half. And the Grizzlies up by 2. 4-2 score. Ryan Richardson should go to the basket if they're going to guard him with that guy. Left corner, Ethan Smith with a two, no good. Putback, Sean Glass with a putback. That's good.
It's always Glass on the glass getting the rebound.
Sean is the leading scorer for the Grizzlies. He scores 15 tonight. Meeks down low on the block. Turns, fadeaway shot is good.
Nice touch there for a fadeaway jumper underneath the rim.
Ethan Meeks with the basket. He is a 6'8 center from Joplin. Left point, Ryan Richardson. Isaiah Young's listed 5'11". He's more like 5'8". Here's the drive down the key, tipped out of bounds. Oh, now they're going to say that's off the Grizzlies, so a turnover and the first of the ball game.
And that one was probably actually off a Viking that time.
Yep. That's what they call, you know what they call that?
A makeup?
Yeah. Isaiah Young brings the ball up the floor. Sophomore point guard. Back to him, looking inside. Ethan Smith in the game for Lionel Kamwimba. He's guarding the post. Meeks bodied up, traveled with the basketball. Excellent defensive job that time by Ethan Smith for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, great job by Ethan there to force turnover.
16:50 left in the first half. 6-4 score. Grizzlies with the basketball. And again, they've got Young, who is at best, he's 5'8". Guarding Ryan Richardson, who is a legit 6'4". Pass low block. Ethan Smith with Meeks on him. Turns to the middle. Pump fake, goes up for the shot, blocked. Spot four, picked up by the Vikings. That'll turn into a turnover on the Grizzlies. Back the other way with Cole Rickerman down the front court, right elbow, left point. Back to the right sideline now. On the baseline, stop. Meeks shoots a little baby hook, no good. Rebound, Blaine Harris. Richardson drives to the right baseline. Ryan, top of the circle. Picks it up, kicks it over to Ethan Smith, goes baseline all the way, left-hand layup, no good. Rebound tipped out, picked up, corner shot, three ball, Blaine, good. Well, four different players have scored, and usually that's a good sign. Pass into the middle, ball tied up. They didn't call a jump ball. Now we're on the left sideline. Down the key on the drive, ball slapped away, picked up by the Grizzlies. And they come back the other direction. Both teams now with two turnovers as the Vikings lose the basketball. Ryan Richardson to the left elbow at the point. Ethan Smith. We'll look to see probably more of two guys off the bench. Here's a drive in the paint. Oh, no good by Ethan. Ball wouldn't go down, so it's pulled away by the Vikings. Bounce pass cross court, left wing, catch, shoot for a three. It's off the back iron. Ball tipped long, but it's going to be chased down by the Vikings. Baseline back outside to Meeks. Urgi Hunami cut him off. To the left corner. Pull-up shot. 13-footer is short. Ball comes off to the Grizzlies. Urgi Hunami. Sean Glass, who has a two, steps through, shoots off balance, and no good. He got body contact, didn't get a whistle, so it comes back the other way with Young to the right corner. Catch, shoot, three, way off, no good. Urgi Hunami with the ball. 9-4, man alive. These guys have really started cold, and we've got an opportunity to dig them a nice deep hole that they can't get out of if we can just get something going on offense. Ethan Smith has it. He's at the left point. Gives it to Urgi Hunami. Take it to the hole, man. In the right corner, Sean Glass. Sean, guarded tight, pull up. Three ball, right wing, no good. Rebound to the left corner. Picked up, now Urgi has it. All the way to the hole. Lays it up off the board, no good. Tipped up, no good. Ryan Richardson has it. He's trapped in the lane, has to dribble out, and will reset the offense with 20 on the shot clock.
Ryan needs to take advantage of this mismatch against Watkins, who's 5'11".
Into the lane. Here's a drive, and Richardson forced the shot, missed it as he got around the defender. Now ball stolen out front. Sean Glass will go coast to coast. All the way, left-hand layup is no good, and the ball is saved, and the Vikings have it. At the point, three, straight on, no good, and Sean Glass gets his second rebound. Man, let's take this ball to the basket or take the ball, pass it to the block, because we have got some really good matchups, especially at the guard spot. Ethan Smith, Urgi Hunami. Up fake. Down the key, spins to the basket, puts it up and good, and a foul on the play. The basket counts. Urgi Hunami spinning back to his right, banked it in, and drew the foul that time on Samuel Olotu. And that'll be the first foul of the basketball game and a three-point attempt for the Grizzlies.
Finally, you see something fall for the Grizzlies. Some of those takes weren't bad. They just didn't fall, but you got to make a cold shooting team pay for missing their shots as well, especially since they've been off since January 2nd, I believe, even with some canceled games.
Now, Cade Harmon comes in the ball game for the Vikings. He is their leading scorer, but he comes off the bench. Here's the free throw by Urgi, and it's good. 13 minutes even to go, and here is Javian Downey. Makes his return to the lineup. He's out there for the first time in a month and a half. It's been frustrating, a long recovery from that Achilles injury. At the high post, here is Cade Harmon. He turns, shoots, and scores from 16 feet. That didn't take long. Cade Harmon, a 6'6" forward from Perth, Australia. Out front, Javian. Over on the left side, Riley Whitaker, the pride of Calico Rock, Arkansas, is out there for the Grizzlies. Screen left, going that way. Ryan all the way in, pump fake, trapped underneath, bounce pass back. Got to reset, Riley Whitaker. Riley across court, right at the feet of Javian Downey. In the lane, turns, spins, scoop shot, up and good! Javian Downey is 1 for 1 since coming back.
Welcome back, Javian.
That was pretty sweet. That looked like Javian before he got hurt, for sure. At the point, curling down the lane, Olotu goes in, hangs, shoots, missed it, rebound for Lionel Kumwemba, who's back in there. Long pass up the floor. Grizzlies have 3-on-3. Sean Glass will stop on the left baseline, pull it back outside to the point. Lionel Kumwemba to Ryan Richardson. Riley has it out front, 14-6 Grizzlies. Curling over the top. Here's Javian running off the board. No good. Rebound, though. Lionel goes up with it. Can't get it to fall, and the rebound pulled down by Harmon. Down the key all the way. They'll kick it inside, outside. Harmon's got the open three, and it's no good. Rebound to Sean Glass. Young threw a shoe down the floor. That's Gabe Watkins. Pass to the left corner. Three ball. No good. Tipped out and controlled by Harmon. Tipped across. And they get the ball over there to Gabe Watkins. Watkins to the free throw line. Up fake. Harmon in the middle. Leans in. Shoots. And no good. Rebound Riley Whitaker, who was guarding him. And held him to one shot. 10:53 to go in the first half. Whitaker, lob pass down low, wrap around, and there's Lionel with a catch shot. Lionel Kumwemba with 4.
I think Lionel thought about a dunk there, but thought better of it and went for a layup.
16-6. These guys will play better. They will shoot better. They have played a couple of region teams fairly closely. Down the key, Harmon to the left corner. Back over now. Watkins drives. Left-hand driving layup is good. Nice move by Gabe Watkins. 5'9" sophomore from Herculaneum. Now foul out front, and that's going to be a hold foul called on the Vikings, and that'll be on Gabe Watkins.
Watkins thought they were calling it on Downey for a offensive foul, and he is quite shocked that it's on him.
The Vikings are in the red with black. Grizzlies in the home whites with red and blue. Inbound play, Javian Downey has it. JD goes with the left hand, spins back to the middle. Popping out is Lionel Kumwemba. Hands off, Jake Sage from Kickapoo is in the ball game for the Grizzlies. Leave him open, he can't shoot. Here's a shot by Riley for a three, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Lionel Kumwemba, but it's pulled away by the Vikings. They come back from left to right. Crossover dribble, step through, 3 steps, out to the corner. Harmon lost it on the way up, stolen by Riley Whitaker. Javian Downey puts it on the deck all the way, puts it up, and contact, and the ball was short, but no call. On the sideline, hook pass to the far corner. Harmon, jab step, goes left, bumped by Riley, fall away from 10 feet short. On Tuesdays and Fridays, that's a foul.
Good thing it's a Wednesday.
Good thing. Front court, Downey over to Sage. And a travel on Jake. Got it, got the wheels moving before the ball hit the floor. Jake was in here earlier today shooting baskets with Jonathan White, and that was around noon today. And the Grizzlies will have the media timeout, 9:11 to play in the first half with the score. The Grizzlies 16, and the team from Hillsboro, the Jefferson College Vikings, 8. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
You never know what you're going to need when you start a project around the house or on the farm. That's why Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains offers over 70 top quality items you can rent. Yes, we said rent. Everything from air compressors to welders, tractors and trailers too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply knows you and your rental needs. Call them to reserve your rental today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College store. Visit them in-store inside Hastar Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
9 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half at Civic Center. The Grizzlies have a 16-8 lead, and it will be the Vikings basketball in their back court. Cade Harmon will throw the ball in, and here we go again. The red-clad Vikings have the basketball. They beat us up at Hillsboro last year. We played them on a Sunday. Pass through the low block, turn shot inside, no good. And the rebound controlled by the Grizzlies. Blaine Harris on his back, and now a foul in the backcourt as Javian Downey was bringing the ball up.
Number 4, Nick Davis for the Vikings is the fouler there, I guess.
Nick Davis, the 6'5" forward from Macon, Georgia. He's a sophomore. They've got about a 50-50 mix, sophomores and freshmen on this team. Ryan Richardson up the left side now. Front court to Riley. Back to Ryan. Riley Whitaker, hands to Ryan. Goes base. There you go, all the way. Right-hand reverse layup. Good. There we go. Shazam. That was pretty easy, 18-8. Do it again next time come down. Harmon at the left point. Young spins to the middle. He is cut off. He'll pull it back. Now over to Harmon. Harmon passes. Terrible pass out of bounds. Turnover on the Vikings. Their fourth of the first half. With 8:22 to go. 18-8 Grizzlies. And they're going to get Caden Ivankovic in the game. Another Australian.
And Sean Villeneuve is in the game, number 32.
All right. Ryan Richardson out high, takes it to the basket, kicks it to the corner. Riley back out to the point. Ethan Smith, long three ball is banked in by Ethan. Now quickly back the other way. Harmon shoots the three, no good. Ethan Smith gets the rebound for the Grizzlies. We come back with Ryan Richardson up left side. Jake Sage catches to the point to Ethan. Puts it on the floor, takes it to the hole. Right-hand layup won't go. Boy, that's a good move.
I like to see Ethan be more aggressive. It pays off.
Ivankovic steps through. Right-hand reverse layup. Blocked by Jake Sage. Ball is loose on the court. Hustle for the ball. Harmon Ivankovic picks it up at the point to the right corner. Up fake by Davis. He'll curl to the middle. Step through the lane. Walked all over the place and got the lay-in. 21-10. I know it sounds very homerish to say that.
I mean,
but he walked all over the place.
Yeah, it wasn't really a debate.
Blaine Harris, low block, gets it into Ryan Richardson. Drop pass is a bad pass. It's loose on the floor. Tied up. Good hustle by Ethan Smith. Gets it to Ryan. Steps over. Shoots a three. Good. That's a good turn of events right there. Rise got 5. It's 24-10. Left corner, baseline. Harmon gets the baseline on Riley Whitaker, and Riley has to foul. And that'll be his first foul, and that's the first foul on the Grizzlies, period. Sean Glass back in the game, and he comes in for Jake Sage.
Ergy into the game for Whitaker.
Inbound play, bad pass. And now we get a whistle on the inbound pass. So the inbound pass didn't really happen.
Changes for the Vikings as well. Ololotu is back in, Meeks and Rickerman.
Inbound in the corner, spinning on the baseline. Good defense on the ball. Turn, fade, shot off the board, no good, and a foul call on the Grizzlies on the shot. That time, Samuel Olotu just took it to the low block and was just trying to get the ball off. And in the process, drew a foul. First foul on Blaine Harris.
I thought he walked before he tried to shoot, but that's my opinion.
Free throw try is no good by Samuel Olotu. 6'4" freshman from London. And Lionel Kamwimba back in for Ethan Smith. I would fully expect that we're going to get to see Jalen Heisen and Jarrell Tomlinson off the bench tonight for the Grizzlies. Here's the second free throw, no good. Rebound by Blaine Harris. So still 24-10. Full court pressure now by the Vikings. We need to attack the basket. Sean Glass over on the right side. Back to Blaine in the corner. Open three, got blocked. Ball tipped across, and it's a turnover. Back they come. Olotu spins to the basket, goes up underneath, lays it up. Good. Foul in the play. Basket count. Right there at the other end of the floor, and that foul is the first on Sean Glass. That's Curtis, that's the biggest difference when you see high school players. Here's the free throw. It's good. 3-point play. Samuel Olotu. That's the difference. The closeout speed.
Oh, yeah.
You think you're open, you're not. And it ends up in row 3. Blaine Harris to the right corner. Pass cross, stolen. Sean, instead of wraparound bounce passing the ball, tried to throw it over the top and got it picked off. Now 24-13 at the point. Up fake drive down the lane by Rickerman to the left corner. Open shot for a three is good.
They might want to put somebody on Ololotu.
That's an indication that he's heating up. He's got 7 points, 24-16. Grizzlies open up their... I think they're playing zone, but, yep, they're playing a zone now. Richardson with an up fake right point all the way to the hole. Goes up, lost it, picked up by Lionel inside. Up, no good. Put back good by Ryan Richardson.
Good job to stay there. Stay with it by Lionel and Richardson there.
It's not the way that... Here's a good pass down the lane. Meeks cuts to the basket. Left-hand layup is good. Ethan Meeks has 4. With 5:04 to go, and Jefferson will call timeout, and they've cut this lead down to 8. Grizzlies lead at 26-18. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
A new Bailey SUV is like having your very own work assistant. Need to answer a call from a client when you're driving? Need to receive or respond to a text from your boss? A Bailey SUV keeps you safe with hands-free technology.
This is John Bailey at Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. We'd love to help find your new connected Bailey SUV. Together, let's drive.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
26-18. 5:04 to go in the first half. Boy, Curtis, you mentioned that the Grizzlies had at one point 14-point lead, and the Vikings were really, really struggling to score. But we missed a bunch of chances to really bury them here in the first half.
Yeah, we really did, either with turnovers or, shots just not falling, whether they were a good shot or, one that we really could have got a better shot or a better chance at.
Ryan splits the defense, goes up, got his shot blocked from the side, and back come the Vikings with it. Right side pull up. 2 ball, good. Knocked in by Gabe Watkins. So that 14-point lead is down to 6. Skip pass underneath. Good catch. William on the alley-oop. Blaine Harris lays it up and in. He has 5 points on a good pass from Ryan Richardson.
Well, in any sport is a game of adjustments, and the Vikings made an adjustment, and now we have as well.
To the right corner with it. Here's Nick Davis. He'll dribble it outside, gets it to the point. Gabe Watkins at the left point. A low two. Lost his balance and traveled with the basketball. Turnover 5 on the Vikings. Too bad because we stole the ball.
Yeah.
We'd had a dunk at the other end. Riley Whitaker gets a smattering of applause over here from the Calico Rock section.
Big crowd tonight for Calico Rock night.
You'll know where they are when Riley makes his first 3 tonight. Right corner, Jake Sage with a 3. He has it blocked as they closed out on him quick and got a hand on it. It's that illusion that you're open. You got to get rid of it quick at the point. Over the top, it's Rickerman on the baseline and throws up a wild 2-handed shot and is called for a walk instead.
Thankfully, I might have lost my mind.
Well, we've seen plenty of cases where they could have called walks so far tonight. That one was called. 28-20, Grizzlies trying to get back to a 10-point lead. In the corner, Glass with a 3. No good. And no rebounders except for red shirts. Davis up the floor, stolen. Sean Glass has it. He gets blocked in midcourt, and that foul will be on Gabe Watkins, his second for the Vikings. If I remember correctly, and I'm just looking at their scores, I believe they... Well, first of all, Jefferson has hardly played since the middle of December. They've had all kinds of games postponed.
Yeah, let me see. I have it right here. Their last game with a score was around January 2nd.
Pretty good layoff. Back to the zone on the inbound play. The Grizzlies have the basketball. Where are we going to get a bucket? At the point, Jake Sage, 3, too hard, rebound, long to the corner, good hustle, Lionel. Ryan Richardson with a fake on the wing, and we'll reset. Riley Whitaker to the corner. Riley's got the shot. Yep. Open for a sec. Ryan from way outside, and the rebound pulled away by Olotu. Up the right side. He attacks the basket, pulls up, fall away from 10 feet, no good. Rebound, Lionel Kamwimba. 2:43 to go with the half, 28-20. We had 29 points at halftime at Poplar Bluff Saturday. 2.5 minutes ago, we've got 28. Right side, Ryan to the corner. Sean Glass, 3 ball, no good. Rebound comes long, and here they go the other way. Here's Isaiah Young. He'll dribble down, kick it outside to Harmon, who will think about it. Now, Young in the corner for a 3. It's good. 28-23. Timeout. 2:10 to play in the first half with the score. The Grizzlies 28 and the Vikings 23. Back in, I'm not sure. We'll find out soon. Back in a minute on KDY.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
At the end of the game, we'll have our Grizzly Don's Auto Service player of the game. And tonight, one of my favorite people, Rocky Long, is here with the brand new MSU West Plains band, providing some entertainment here during the timeouts and at halftime this evening. 2:07 left in the first half. The Grizzlies with a 5-point lead, 28-23. Left side, Whitaker catches, up fake, dribbles in, bounce pass on the low block. Urgi Hanami back outside. Sean Glass with it. Lob over the top, Ethan Smith. Tough catch. Passes across, and it's out of bounds. He's in a tough spot under the edge of the backboard, but you got to go up with the shot when you're 5 feet away. Turnover, Grizzlies are 6.
That's where you want to see Ethan be aggressive again.
Jump up. Just go up hard and high as you can. You'll probably get fouled. 28-23. Isaiah Young for the red-clad Vikings. Left corner, Harmon. Pass, low block. Turn to the middle. Shot, back iron, up and good. Harmon with the bucket. That's his second field goal, averaging 15 a ball game.
That was actually Villanaway.
Oh.
32.
I beg your pardon. Let me make a change here. Okay. 28-25. It's a one-possession game. Pass underneath. Good bullet pass. Ryan Richardson pump fake. Goes up. Missed it. Got fouled. He'll shoot 2. 1:12 to go in the half.
But what did we say? Go up and you'll probably get fouled? Richardson went up. Got fouled.
Great case in point.
That foul was on Young, his first.
Free throw shooter is Ryan Richardson. First one, no good. I knew that wasn't going in from the time he let go of it. Because, did you notice how stiff he was? His knees didn't move.
Well,
it was just all arms.
That's kind of his free throw form, I just think.
All right, next one is good. (29-25). The Vikings have got back in the game, or have the Grizzlies let them back in the game? Meeks at the point. He'll shoot a 3. No good. Rebound to the right corner, and John Glass has his third rebound today. Ryan Richardson over the top. They go back to a man-to-man now. Now, post these little guards up. Down the key all the way. Urgi drives, no good. Rebound knocked away from Lionel. Got it back, put it up again, and good. And Lionel Kamwimba with 6 points here in the first half. Outside left side. Shot from the left wing for a 3. Rattles in and out. Tipped long. Urgi Hanami has it. Urgi's going to go 1-on-4. No, he's not. He's going to pull up. Out to Riley Whitaker. Riley up fake on the wing. Bounce pass to the corner. Urgi, ball fake. Back out Riley. Here he goes. 3 ball. No good. Rebound comes out. They were getting ready to jump up over here to my right. Now a shot at the horn in the half is no good. By Young, that's the end of the first half. The Grizzlies had a 14-point lead at one point. Now they lead by 6 at the break, 31-25. Grizzly halftime brought to you by Missouri State University, West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities. Curtis Ballou and I are back in 2 minutes on KDY.
There are many great reasons to choose Missouri State University West Plains. Our small class size, dedicated faculty, and caring staff create a learning atmosphere that promotes success. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll receive a quality education at an affordable price.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
You never know what you're going to need when you start a project around the house or on the farm. That's why Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains offers over 70 top quality items you can rent. Yes, we said rent. Everything from air compressors to welders, tractors and trailers too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply knows you and your rental needs. Call them to reserve your rental today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
We have a couple of Mighty Might teams out there doing their thing, launching, and if one of them ever makes one, this place will go bananas. Calico Rock Night here at the West Plains Civic Center for Grizzly basketball, and the Grizzlies at the half lead, 31-25. But, Curtis, that 6-point lead should be a lot more.
It really should be. I mean, we had a 14-point lead, and, they haven't played since January 2nd, and even that one game, they had a break before that. So a couple big stretches of no games for these guys, for the Vikings anyway. And they started off cold, and that's when you need to jump on them, take advantage of the mismatches on defense and offense that they're giving you before they make adjustments. And, there were some shots that were good shots that just didn't fall down, and that happens. But there were some shots taken that, you probably could have got something better with still some time on the shot clock. So you just kind of wonder what it would be like if we had been a little more patient with the shot clock and just looked around for a better shot.
Here's the thing. We do have some matchup advantages with this team because they play 2 small guards. They play Isaiah Young, he's 5'11", and they also play Gabe Watkins, who is listed at 5'9". We should have a big advantage anytime either of those guys are in the game because somebody's got to guard them. And everybody we have is bigger than those 2 guys, and if we could just post them up, just go down to the block and throw them the basketball, and take advantage of that. Now there was a time there late in the second half where Hillsborough got smart. And I think their coach looked at the possibility of what we might do, and if we were to do that, that would be a big problem for them. So before we could change, they went to a zone defense, and I thought was fairly successful because, what happens a lot of the time against the zone, suddenly we're standing around outside the three-point arc, passing it back and forth, and somebody gets open and just launches one.
Yeah.
Well, they'll take that every time until we just start making everything. But we'll see how it pans out as we get to the second half. It's 31-25 right now. Curtis and I are back after a break. Back in 2 minutes on KDY.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
A new Bailey SUV is like having your very own work assistant. Need to answer a call from a client when you're driving? Need to receive or respond to a text from your boss? A Bailey SUV keeps you safe with hands-free technology.
This is John Bailey at Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. We'd love to help find your new connected Bailey SUV. Together, let's drive.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
I'm Shannon Von Allman, the Executive Director of Birthday Blessings. Our nonprofit provides needed resources to kids in the Missouri foster system through partnerships with children's divisions and CASAs. We provide items like duffel bags, backpacks, clothing, and bedding through birthday parties and other programs. To find out how to volunteer, donate, or for any more information, please call at 417-372-5306 or find us on the web at birthday-blessings.org.
24/7 weather.
In for a warm next couple of days, but it looks like after that we got a polar blast moving through. Dan in the Weather Center. Tonight and tomorrow night below freezing, but not by a whole lot. We're going to have low temp tonight, 31, tomorrow 30 degrees. High temp over the next couple of days in the lower to mid 50s with a chance of rain on Friday. Find more details at ozarkradionews.com.
I'm Shannon Von Allman.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Halftime score, the MSU West Plains Grizzlies with a 31-25 lead on the Vikings from Jefferson College at Hillsboro, Missouri. And tonight, other games involving Region 16 teams. The Three Rivers Raiders are playing at Moberly tonight. That'll be really interesting because right now Three Rivers is playing a little bit better than they did very early in the year, and they're starting to utilize that abundance, shall we say, of size that they have, and learning how to use that. It'll be interesting what Moberly will do, though. They'll press them all over the place and try to wear them out. That seems to be pretty successful because Moberly is 15-3 and won 13 games in a row. They're number 18 in the national poll this week. Number one team in the country is Snow College. Trinity Valley is number 2 from Texas. Trinity Valley is coached by the same guy that coached at Mineral Area last year. Our friends from northeastern Oklahoma, NEO, team that beat us down there back before the turn of the calendar, they're all the way up to number 3 in the poll. As I was going down through here, I got to the last team. I thought, I wonder where Northeast Mississippi is ranked, and if they're ranked. They are ranked now. They're number 25, and they're undefeated, 16-0. But they're only ranked number 25, which that's got to say something maybe about their schedule or their league down there in North Mississippi. But they're everybody above them. There is no other team in the top 25 that's undefeated.
That's basically unheard of, I would say. I mean, unless they were just maybe so bad last year, and this is just, unprecedented that they would do this.
I don't think so. They're normally pretty decent.
So then it probably is more based on strength of schedule, I'd say, or maybe people are just being disrespectful, I guess.
Well, they can do something about it And I was talking to their guys down there in Boonville when we went down there to play, and I told them, I said, I'm going to be at the national tournament one way or the other, so I would not be at all shocked to see Northeast Mississippi make the tournament this year because they're one of the best defensive teams that we've seen.
And those guys that travel with the team, their sports director team, they're a great bunch of guys, and it's fun to watch them play.
And another team at number 3, Northeastern Oklahoma, NEO is really good again this year, so they're another team that I was surprised when I went to the national tournament last year and I didn't see NEO in the tournament. They got beat out, I was going to say by Connor State, but I'm not for positive. Connor State was a part of the national tournament. Barton Community College was the national champion last year, and they're very good again this year. Anyway, we're getting down about 4 minutes for the second half. We'll take our final break. It'll be a 3-minute break, and then we'll have the second half. We'll check the scoring coming up on KDY.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
A new Bailey SUV is like having your very own work assistant. Need to answer a call from a client when you're driving? Need to receive or respond to a text from your boss? A Bailey SUV keeps you safe with hands-free technology.
This is John Bailey at Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. We'd love to help find your new connected Bailey SUV. Together, let's drive.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
You never know what you're going to need when you start a project around the house or on the farm. That's why Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains offers over 70 top quality items you can rent. Yes, we said rent. Everything from air compressors to welders, tractors and trailers too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply knows you and your rental needs. Call them to reserve your rental today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
All right, we're about ready to start the second half. The Grizzlies with a 31-25 lead before everybody got a rest. So let's see what the second half brings. We expect the same 5 to start the second half. That is usually, that's about a 99% of the time. But teams after the half will start whoever started the first half. Grizzlies will go with Lionel Kamwimba, Sean Glass, Ryan Richardson, Urgi Hanami, and Blaine Harris. And the Grizzlies will have the basketball to start the second half. Samuel Olotu, Gabe Watkins, Cole Rickerman, Ethan Meeks, and probably Nick Davis, maybe, or Isaiah Young. It's going Gabe Watkins out there for the point, and that's all I see so far. Yep, they're going to go with that slightly bigger lineup, but they do have both Watkins out there, undersized guard, along with Isaiah Young. Here we go, second half Grizzly basketball. Bounce pass below block. Urgi double team back to the corner. Sean Glass on the baseline. Wrap around, and Urgi nearly lost it. Picks it up, gives it back to Sean. 15 on the shot clock now. Sean Glass Bounce pass to left elbow. Urgie puts it on the floor, drives in, lays it up and good. Urgie Hanami has 7 points. Over on the right side, Watkins dribbles, cut off by Hanami. Now at the left point. Good ball movement. Left corner, open shot. Rickerman, no good. Rebound, Urgie has it, and here we go the other way. Feed it up ahead, Blaine Harris. Spin to the middle. Goes up, lost it, got hung up on his hip, turned the ball over. Left point, Young to the left corner. Olotu has it. Now Watkins, free throw line. Works his way in. Strong shot, no good. Rebound to Urgie Hanami. I think we saw maybe, Curtis, a little indication of what the Grizzlies are aiming to do or going to try to do in the second half, and it's kind of to the point of what we were talking about using your size advantage.
Yeah, using your size advantage and getting inside and getting close, high percentage shots.
Ethan Meeks just pushed down Lionel Kamwimba. That's a foul. First on him. Inbound play from underneath. Lob pass out front. Sean Glass from West Monroe, Louisiana. Ball tipped out of bounds. He'll stay with the Grizzlies with 18:48 to play. In the second half, Isaiah Young tipped that ball out for the Vikings. And now the inbound play. And another quick foul is called. Again, Isaiah Young on a reach in. So in the span of 3 seconds, he's picked up 2 fouls. Grizzlies again on the inbound play. 20 on the shot clock. In the right corner, Blaine Harris. There it is. Ryan posts up against the 5'9" guard. Trapped underneath. Back around it goes. Out to Sean Glass. Crossover. Sean all the way in. Hangs. Shoots no good. On rebound. In the middle. Kicks it over. Kamwimba at the point. Richardson 3-ball at the shot clock, and it's good. So Ryan knocks down his second 3 of the ball game. Watkins on the right baseline. 18:05 to play in the game. Baseline shot high off the board. Good. That's what I'm campaigning for right there.
Give it to me.
Get that ball on the low block and do what Meeks just did. Full court press, 36-27. Grizzlies by 9. They go back to the zone in the corner. Sean Glass 3. It's no good. Rebound. Great play by Blaine Harris. Saved it in bounds, but he threw it out of bounds to Grizzly bench. After the trip before, when Ryan got the ball in the block, what'd they do the next time down? They went back. No, they went back to it. No, I'm talking about them, their defense. They went back to the zone immediately. 36-27. Watkins. So you have a point on that other thing. Here's a shot from the baseline. Watkins, that's up, or Meeks up and good. Meeks now has 8. 36-29. Blaine Harris beats the time count. Lobs it across. Left corner, Sean Glass. High post. Ball fake. Urgie all the way to the hole. Lays it up and in.
He had 2 up in the air on that front fake.
Urgie has 9. Down the key, right hand floater on the run is up and good. Soft touch that time by Isaiah Young. He has 5. 38-31. Grizzlies by 7. And now Ryan Richardson at the right point to the high post. Urgie has it. Puts it on the floor. Goes right around his guy. Lays it up and good. There should have been a foul on the play. Urgie's got 11. Watkins. I say Watkins. Keep saying it's Meeks, actually. Here's a drive down the middle. Olutu with the layup. And no good. Rims off. And Urgie Hanami has it.
This is Urgie takeover these last 2 minutes.
There's no way that Meeks can possibly guard Urgie Hanami once he gets the ball out there 15 feet from the basket, because Urgie will just keep going right around him. They go back to the man-to-man and switch up on Urgie. They've got Olotu guarding him now. Baseline up and under. Here's Richardson. Shoot, scores, and there was a goal pin on the play. Would have counted anyway. An up and under play by Ryan Richardson. I want to tell you, is it 2025, or are we allowing, shall we say, a much more liberal reading of what is walking anymore?
Oh, We're just stretching the truth on what a walk is.
Here's a pass underneath Olotu with a tough catch and shot's good with the right hand. Samuel Olotu now has 9 points. I mean, I've seen some stuff tonight that would make the NBA embarrassed.
And that's saying something.
Grizzly basketball, 42-33 by 9. Let's get this thing back to double figures and start pounding it on these guys. Javian Downey back in the game at the point. Olotu, left corner. Javian thought about it, thought different. Urgie down the key, and he is fouled. Urgie is kind of an X factor right now because the Vikings have nobody that can guard Urgie Hanami if he puts it on the floor. Lots of subs. Riley Whitaker is in the ball game for the Grizzlies for Blaine Harris. 3 in, 3 out. Make that 4 out now for the Vikings. Grizzly ball from underneath. Javian Downey on the inbound play. There it is. Nope. Out front. And now they'll reset. 20 on the shot clock. Left wing. Ball fake. Javian. Richardson, 3 ball from the point. Good. Ryan Richardson. He's got 16 now. 3 threes to go with all that. On the right side, there's an open shot for a 3, and that's knocked in by Cade Harmon. He has 7. Their leading scorer, averaging 15. Riley Whitaker in the front court, 45-36. In the right corner, Urgie, ball fake, goes around his guy, now pulls it back. They're going to pack back in that zone. Javian Downey, step through, feeds it inside, lost it, got it back. Right wing, Urgie, ball fake, dribbles in all the way, step around, right hand shot, good. Urgie shooting against his body with the right hand, scores again.
Little teardrop, that was beautiful.
14:20 to go in the second half. 47-36, Grizzlies by 11. In the right corner, Harmon with a jab step, goes to his left, gets in the lane, leans in, up and under shot, good, foul in the play, basket count. Foul on Lionel Kamwimba for the Grizzlies.
Jalen Heisen checking in for the Grizzlies for Lionel. Good to see Jalen getting some time tonight.
It is absolutely mind-boggling crazy how athletic Jalen Heisen is. Here's the free throw for the three-point play, and it's good by Harmon. Jalen Heisen, I think he's listed 6'6". Trinidad Tobago, free throw line. Urgie, double team, tied up, kicks it outside. Richardson to the right corner. Riley, they're packed into the zone. Just move the ball a little bit. You'll get something wide. Get that ball to the free throw line and let Urgie go to work. Right side, Riley, 3 ball is up and no good. Rebound, weak side to Harmon. And we'll get a foul call on the Grizzlies. Jalen Heisen going for the rebound will be called for the foul. Blaine Harris in for Urgie Hanami. Jalen kind of gives you the same thing in the middle that Lionel does, but Jalen is so much quicker. Not quite as tall. Free throw line shot up and no good. Heisen got a hand up, but the shot rims off to the far left corner. Another try. Here's Harmon with a 3. That's no good. And again, that'll be a travel violation. The rebound pulled down by the Vikings.
I think that they say his name Villanaway.
Villanea, isn't it?
Villanea, sure.
Sean Villanea got the rebound, fell down, turned the ball over. First in the half for the Vikings. 47-39. Curtis Ballou to my right. To my far right, you got Drew Joyce. Dylan Groves, engineers in the studio. Here's a 3 from the left corner, and that was a 21-footer that went 18 feet. No good. Back come the Vikings at the point. Down the low block, they'll double-team the basketball. Now bounce pass out to the corner. Pressure on Harmon. Curls over the top. Goes in, stop, leans in, shoots it right hand. No good. Rebound, Jalen Heisen for the Grizzlies.
That's a good matchup right there for us. Heisen on Harmon.
Yes. These guys that are 6'5", that you don't have anyone to match up with. Here's Downey driving the lane. No good. Put back by Riley Whitaker. Riley gets the bucket. He elicits applause down here to our right. Front court. Here's a drive. Harmon blocked away by Javian Downey and Jalen Heisen. I'm not sure which one.
They're both right there, so I don't know either.
Grizzlies come away with it. 10-point game. Riley passed up a shot. Man, should have shot that. Cross-court pass, deep right corner. There's Riley again, right wing. Another three ball. That's no good. And a fight for it, a tie-up, and it'll be Jefferson basketball. Sean Glass is back in for the Grizzlies. Ryan Richardson goes out. Lionel Kamwimba in for Riley Whitaker, and I really like the fact that Kara is leaving Jalen Heisen out there.
I like that, too. Rickerman in for the Vikings for Young. So it's Harmon, Rickerman, Watkins, Villanaway, and Davis.
In the front court, Watkins will hand the ball off to Harmon over on the left side. Lost out of bounds. Pass was behind Cole Rickerman and goes out of bounds. Turnover number 10 now on the Vikings. 11:48 to play. Grizzlies by 10. Javian Downey. On the right side, Sean Glass. Jalen Heisen at the point. Kicks it over to Sean. Gets a screen to the left elbow. Puts it on the floor. Oh, it curls all the way to the basket and scores.
Little hesitation there before cutting to the bucket there for Glass.
He never stopped curling. He kept curling, finally got to the basket. 51-39, Grizzlies by 12. Now we got to play some defense and try to build this lead in the paint. Here's a right-hand baby hook, no good. Rebound, Jalen Heisen off the miss by Rickerman. Another bucket would be really good here. Sean Glass down the key, pull-up 12-footer is going to be way short, but he got his own rebound. Fakes, shoots, no good. And the rebound pulled away by Watkins, and back from right to left come the Vikings. Watkins steps through, kicks it back outside to the point, move it over. Rickman from 23 feet won't fall, and Sean Glass has his 5th rebound of the ball game. Javian Downey dribbles in, picks it up, hook pass to the right corner. Blaine to the right elbow, back outside Javian Downey. 10:35 to play in the ball game. 51-39, bad pass across, stolen. Lean in layup is good off the turnover by Nick Davis. Obviously, Javian is having trouble with the timing of stuff, and that will come over time. Here's Blaine Harris with a three, banks it off the backboard, no good. Lionel Kamwimba leans in, two-handed dunk for Lionel off the offensive glass. Lionel has 6. 53-41. Cade Harmon dribbles in, or make that. Nevaeh dribbles in, and now the ball put back up by Harmon, and he scores. And we'll get a timeout call. And we didn't have a dead ball, so they weren't going to stop the game, but it'll be a full timeout for the Vikings with 9:52 to play, and the Grizzlies with a 10-point lead, 53-43, back in a minute on KDY.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State University West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Back with Curtis Ballou, I'm Harlan Hutchison. The reason this is such a big game for the Grizzlies is they're 8-9. If they can win tonight, they'll be 9-9 and even their record. Then when they go to Moberly on Saturday, that is going to be tough. The Greyhounds going for their 14th straight win tonight. We'll have that game Saturday night here on KDY from the frozen north. Baseline, Kamwimba Goes in, shoots, no good. Got fouled on the play, though, as they hit him on a diagonal pass against that zone. That's the downside about a zone. You think, yeah, you're covering more area. You're not really, because you're standing flat-footed in most cases. And Lionel that time got wide open on the backside, got fouled. That foul will be the third foul on Samuel Olotu. And it'll be Grizzly basketball out of bounds. Richardson lobs it out front. Sean Glass. 20 on the shot clock, 10-point game. Urgie out front. Puts it on the floor one time over to Sean Glass. Trying to post inside to get it inside the Lionel. Goes baseline. He's cut off. Back out front. Good pass out to Urgie. And a holding foul will be the call on Isaiah Young for the Vikings. That stops things with 9:16 to go.
I think it is his third foul, too.
He's been piling them up. He hasn't been out there a lot. Well, remember, he got 2 fouls in 3 seconds in the first half. So, well, actually, that happened early this half.
Yeah.
Richardson over to Sean Glass on the inbound. Posting up. There's Urgie. Turns, faces, scores off the glass. He is just a nightmare. He turned to his left and banked it in so fast it was even before the defender could jump to block it. 55-43. Backdoor bounce pass to the far corner now. Olotu on the left wing. Rickerman steps all the way through, kicks it out, and Urgie got a hand on it, but it's retrieved by Young. Down the right corner, Rickerman for a three. No good. Rebound, Ryan Richardson with 8:35 to go. 12-point game. Richardson has it. Dribbles to the left corner against straight man-to-man defense, and a whistle. Wait, that's going to be on the... Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Ryan Richardson, who turned to go back to his left, and the defender, Young, jumped out and drew a charge. So, 8:25 to go in the second half, 55-43. I remember I was doing that basketball game at Salem the other night. James Hurt kept sending me texts of the score. With about 10 minutes to go, we were up by 12, and I'm thinking, hey. Then he kept sending me texts, kept getting closer and closer. Let's not do that tonight. Bounce pass on the baseline, feed it back. Meeks with a one-hand slam. Ethan Meeks now has 10 points, and it's 55-45. Ryan Richardson drives in, kicks in far corner, wide open. Sean Glass, 3-ball, won't fall. And the rebound, Lionel goes up, can't get it. Urgie Hunami underneath goes up, can't get it. Lionel again goes up. He can't get it. Man alive.
Frustrating.
Meeks, Rickman down the point. Meeks again with a three. No good, but it comes so long, picked up by the Vikings. Baseline, Rickerman feeds it back to Meeks. Pump fake, walked with it twice. Got it out on the left wing. Here's a three, and it's good.
That was Harmon, I believe. Or, no, that's Ivan Kovic.
His first basket, 55-48, and that three changes the scoreboard in a noticeable way. It's a 7-point game now. And there's the matchup. Richardson to the left elbow. Urgie up fake, puts it on the floor. Fall away, jump shot, good. Urgie Hanami. 10.5, 15 for the game. 57-48. That was a big basket. At the point, Young will put it on the deck, drive in, right-hand scoop shot, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Vikings, and it'll be Grizzly basketball with 6:51 to go.
And Urgie's doing this a bunch of different ways. He has fadeaways. He's driving the lane for some scoop shots. That was a jumper there. He's looked good all night on the offensive end.
We played Moberly on Saturday night, and the Vikings, that's almost a flop. Now Richardson drives to the middle of the floor in the lane, gets it across to Blaine Harris. Blaine out front to Sean Glass with 6:33 to play. Left wing wide open. Ryan Richardson, 3-ball, it's good. 11.5, 19 for the game. And we'll get a 30-second timeout. 6:25 to play. Grizzlies expand that lead to 12 now, 60-48. And we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
So it's been a good night so far. The Grizzlies lead by 12. Javian Downey is back in the lineup. He's got a few minutes tonight. He is obviously a ways away from being in game shape and timing and all that sort of thing. But Ryan Richardson has 19-15 for Urgi Hanami, and now it's a 12-point game, and the Vikings bring it up the left side. Gabe Watkins over the right side with Rickerman, front court free throw line. Dishes over, a low two with a lay-in up and good. Jalen Heisen almost got back in time to block that shot, but he didn't. 11 points on the night for a low two. 10-point game, 60-50. Heisen over. And now to the other side. Ethan Smith goes baseline all the way in. Wraparound shot no good. Got moving too fast and couldn't get the ball off the backboard. 10-point game. And that will probably earn Ethan a place on the bench as Riley Whitaker gets ready to check in. At the point, Watkins dribbles down, leans in, kicks it over, left wing. Rickman for a three, and it's good. Cole Rickerman with his first basket. That's a big one. Back to a 7-point game. Ethan Smith brings the ball up over half court. Ryan Richardson with it. Over on the right side. Ethan, bounce pass baseline. Jalen Heisen works to the middle. Bounce pass out. Ethan has it. 5:10 to play. Ethan takes it to the baseline. Back outside. Ryan with a three. No good. And Rickerman gets the rebound. And back come the Vikings. Tell you what, if the Vikings score here, especially a three, this thing is much too tight. We're going to get 4 subs in for the Grizzlies. Rickerman, free throw line. Hook pass far corner. They're going to get that three. There it is. It hits the side of the backboard, and the Grizzlies get control. So 4:40 to go. We don't call timeout to get the 4 subs in. We'll go ahead and play from here, up by 7. Jalen Heisen over. Ethan Smith. Ethan up fake to Jalen Heisen at the elbow. Hands it off to Ryan Richardson. 10 on the shot clock. Ryan gets around his guy all the way, laid it up, got blocked by Meek. Pass up the floor. Good spin move, cutting to the basket. Nevada lays it up and in. Really good play that time.
Brings them within 5. It's 60-55 is the Grizzly lead.
4:06 to go. Richardson dribbles in, got knocked away behind, out of bounds. It'll be Grizzly basketball with 4:01 left, and we get a dead ball. That means we're going to give some guys a break that need one. Sean Blaine. Jalen goes out. Jalen Heisen. Javian Downey is in. Inbound play to Urgi Hanami. Richardson at the front. Beats his guy. Free throw line hesitates. Goes in. Right hand scoop shot. No good. Lionel Kamwimba got pushed. And that'll be a foul. The 16th foul on Jefferson College.
You know how many times I've seen Lionel get pushed and not get called, though? It's about 30 times a game.
Inbound play. Here's Urgi. Puts it on the floor. Take it all the way in. Laid it up and good. They can't guard him.
They can't. Not at all. He needs to be more aggressive like this every game.
They tried 3 or 4 different people and nothing works. 3:46 to play. Timeout. Grizzlies back by 7. 62-55. And we'll go ahead and keep it here during the timeout. The Don's Auto Service player of the game. As soon as we're done here, we've got a couple of pretty good candidates. The Grizzlies are 8-9 starting play tonight. Games tonight, Three Rivers plays at Moberly, and Mineral Area is playing at State Fair tonight. The Grizzlies are 8-9 overall. Mineral Area is 10-7. Three Rivers is 11-6. State Fair is 13-4. that record for State Fair, they just play, honestly, an awful schedule. They play a whole boatload of JV teams and such, so that gets inflated. But Moberly, they're the real thing. They're ranked 18th. They're 15-3. They've won 13 in a row, so we'll be up there on Saturday night. Left side, Rickerman has it. At the point, keeps the dribble. Pull it, 17-footer straight on is good. Big shot there by Cole Rickerman. He has 5 points in the half. This is getting a little tight. 5-point game. Still anybody's game. Urgi Hunami at the point. On the floor, drives in, and we'll have a holding foul call on the Vikings' Nick Davis. One thing that we don't have is any foul trouble. Either team, really, for that matter. Isaiah Young's got 3 for them.
I think Olotu has 4 for them.
You're right. Olotu has 4.
Olotu.
We're not concerned so much with their problems. Urgi Hunami will shoot. First one good. In college basketball, we still have the 1-and-1. So Urgi makes the front end. Urgi has 18 points. 63-57. Good again.
So he makes this a 3-possession game.
I told Urgi a while back, I said, man, I wish you could play here for about 5 years. On the right side, Rickerman almost lost it. Gives it up. Near walk by Watkins. Left wing 3 ball is no good. Boy, that was not a very good shot to take in that situation by Cade Harmon. But he's a shooter. He shot it. He missed it. Grizzlies rebound, 64-57. And let's maybe eat a little time here. 18 on the shot clock. Urgi. Baseline inside out to Ryan Richardson. Curls over the top. Back outside it goes. Javian Downey. JD has it with 10 seconds. He's at the Bears' ear at midcourt. Drives all the way in. Right-hand scoop shot, no good. All kinds of contact. Late call, and Javian will go to the line and shoot 2.
That'll probably be on Meeks. And that'll be his second.
2 fouls on Ethan Meeks. Javian Downey has 2 points. Coming back from injury tonight. And he'll shoot the first one, no good. He'll be very good. We're just now 2 games into the Region 16 season, so it'll be really good to have Javian back in the lineup, and that makes your bench 1 guy deeper, which on the surface doesn't sound like much, but it can make a lot of difference given the situation, the game, and what's happening. 1 point for Javian, 1 out of 2 from the line. He made the second one, 65-57. 2:10. This is the biggest possession of the night for the Vikings. Down the key all the way. Left-hand layup high off the board and good over Lionel Kamwimba. Nice shot by Gabe Watkins. He has 6 points. And they had to have a basket there, and they got one.
They did. Brings it to a 6-point game once again. 65-59 is the Grizzly lead.
So timeout on the floor. Back in a minute with the Grizzlies on top. 65-59 on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
You never know what you're going to need when you start a project around the house or on the farm. That's why Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains offers over 70 top quality items you can rent. Yes, we said rent. Everything from air compressors to welders, tractors and trailers too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply knows you and your rental needs. Call them to reserve your rental today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College store. Visit them in-store inside Hastar Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Well, we're holding on here. A 6-point lead. And it'll be Grizzly basketball in the back court. And played inbounds, full court pressure, diamond press, 1-2-1-1. Being applied by the Vikings. Ryan Richardson over the timeline. Number 1 being guarded by number 2. Ryan, top of the circle, looks back door, nothing happening there. Hands it off to Sean Glass. Sean on the dribble, to the corner, to Ryan. Spins baseline, double team there. Bounce pass back out, Sean Glass. 5 on the shot clock. Left elbow, fall-away jumper is around and out. No good rebound. Lionel had it stripped away, and it's picked up by the Vikings. Rickerman way out right side. 3 ball won't go. Tipped long, though, picked up by Watkins. 1:25 left, 6-point game. You got to guard tight on the perimeter. Here's a lean in by Young. Back to the wing. Rickerman gets open, shoots a 3, and it's good. And how did we leave him open like that? Timeout on the floor with 1:15 to play. And timeout called by the Vikings. Rickerman standing in front of the Viking bench. The 3 is what could really hurt you right now with a 6-point lead. And we let him stand out there, catch it, shoot it, and make it. So Rickerman, who didn't score in the first half, has 8 points here in the second half. So timeout on the floor in the foul situation. The Grizzlies are in really good shape. They only have 3 team fouls, 8 fouls here in the second half on Jefferson College. So Jefferson College has been a Grizzly opponent for many years, especially at the volleyball level.
Yeah.
We have not played them. We played them last year up at Hillsboro on a Sunday afternoon, and that was the only time I can ever recall playing those guys. 13, and let's see, this is my 14th year. I don't ever remember. Of course, I forget a lot of stuff anymore since I've gotten older, but you know how that goes. Anyway, what's going to happen here, Curtis?
Hopefully we inbound, get a bucket, whether 2 or 3. Doesn't really matter. Just need another bucket here.
I'll tell you this. It's a one-possession game. Brian Richardson dribbles in all the way, gets cut off. Now lobs it out front, Sean Glass. We have 1 minute to play in the ball game. Where's Urgi Hanami at?
Under the bucket.
That's who we're looking for here. Here Sean goes baseline all the way, lays it up and good. Sean Glass got loose, took it to the hole, and he has 8. Now it's a 5-point game. You got to play good defense. Rickerman guarded this time at the right elbow, leans in, kicks it to the far corner. Watkins passed up a shot, bounce pass back out, almost stolen. Now Rickerman back out to the right wing. 3 ball is launched and no good by Davis. And the ball out of bounds. It'll be off the Grizzlies. It'll be Viking basketball.
That was awfully iffy.
I just didn't want to be the one to say it that time. I'm doing that a lot.
I'll do it.
67-62 inbound. Rickerman catches in the corner, shoots a 3, and it's good with 28 seconds left. And it's a 2-point game. The shot clock is off. And we got lost on defense that time. You can't lose the 3-point shooter, and he is their 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
So Sean Villaneo will check back in. 67-65. 28 seconds to go in the ballgame. Riley Whitaker is going to check in for the Grizzlies.
So this is where you want your free throw lineup because they're going to have to foul.
Yep. We don't even have to shoot the basketball.
No.
But
we do have to make free throws.
I am but I am not for just standing out and holding the ball or trying to keep away. That would be. We need to, because they're going to be aggressive, and somebody on the back end over here with somebody's back turn should be able to get an easy basket. So I would like to see us just attack. Don't worry about that. The foul will take care of itself because they'll have to foul eventually. Riley Whitaker, Sean Glass, Blaine Harris, Ryan Richardson, and Urgi Hunami come out on the inbound play. And to your point, these 5 guys, all pretty good free throw shooters normally. Inbound play. 28 seconds to go. Ryan Richardson, Blaine Harris, Sean Glass. Don't get on the side. And a foul is called immediately. And they will foul Sean Glass. That is the 9th foul. We're 1 away from the double bonus. That is the 3rd foul on Gabe Watkins for Jefferson College. Sean Glass at the line. Free throw, no good. And the rebound down to Villanea. And here they come with a chance to tie or take the lead. And 19.9, a foul at midcourt on Blaine Harris. That was smart.
Yeah.
That's just the 4th team foul. And now they'll have to throw it in on the side. Gabe Watkins with it. I wonder they might play for the win. On the baseline, fall away, 2 ball for the tie, no good. Rebound taken by the Grizzlies and a foul with 9.3 to go. That is a big foul because that's the 10th team foul on Jefferson College, and there'll be 2 shots instead of a 1-and-1 this time.
Foul is Sean Glass will be the shooter again. Foul was on Meeks. That's his 3rd.
So 2 shots for Sean Glass. 9.3 to go. Free throw good. And Sean Glass can bring it into this anxious nonsense by making this free throw. 68-65. And good. Whew. No foul. Well, in this case, I see what he's doing, but I don't really know that you want to do that now. Blaine Harris intentionally fouled at midcourt. That's the 5th foul on the Grizzlies. Let them shoot it. Well, make them work a little bit, then let them shoot it. Inbound play. They don't have much time. 7 seconds. Down by 4. They're playing like they're even. Here's a shot from 3. Good by Rickerman with 1.2 to go. Long up the floor, and we'll get a whistle and a timeout called by the Grizzlies. Rickerman banked it in from the left side, and he has made 4 threes. It's a 1-point game, 69-68.
I don't know how he made that. It was a fadeaway falling out of bounds, and he banked it in with a hand in his face.
Speaking of that, did anyone happen to see last night Caleb Grill for the Missouri Tigers?
I watched that game. That was a good one.
He is such a good outside shooter. When he makes it, it makes that 6 sound.
Yeah.
It doesn't go swish. It goes boom.
Well, at one point he was 5 or 6 from 3, and all his points were from 3.
And not just barely behind the line either.
Oh, no.
He made a couple of shots last night. I swear were closer to 30 feet than they were 20 feet.
Yeah.
Anyway, 1.2 seconds to play. We'll have our Don's Auto Service player of the game when it's all said and done. All we got to do is get the ball inbounds. 1.2 on the clock. We're throwing it in from the far end of the court. Lob it down the court. There you go. Riley's got it. That's the ball game. Grizzlies win it 69-68. And now I'm going to put the pressure.
Well, nope. It's not over yet, I don't guess. Are they going to?
They're going to say, let's go home. One of the older officials of this 3-man crew comes up to talk to this younger fella and says, look, I know you're new here, but the foul was not committed before the horn. And even if it was, how much time would you put back on the clock? 0.1?
Well, we don't have a video review to go back and find it.
Thank goodness. Anyway, it's only a question now, do you give Riley 2 free throws?
And how much time do you put? Do you put any on the clock, like you said, or?
Well, you'd think you'd have to.
Like 0.5, 0.3? Well, we're shooting free throws.
So fittingly enough here on Calico night, Riley Whitaker will get to shoot. After I already put the final score in my book.
And they put 0.5 back.
I think theoretically, if it's 0.3 or less, it's impossible to get a shot away. But it would be on YouTube tomorrow if they pull this out. Riley Whitaker for the Grizzlies, free throw good. Riley's got 3. And good again. So it's a 3-point. He's been way better off missing that. Instead, now you got a half a second. It's a 3-point game, 71-68. I thought he was going to miss it. I thought he was going to miss it on purpose. Because with half a second, how can you rebound, throw the ball down the court, shoot it?
It'd be a 1 in a million shot.
There's no way. Ain't no way. I'm going to ask Coach Fay about that here on our post game. What's up?
It looks like Heisen has checked in or will be checking in. I would put him on the inbound.
Absolutely.
And I would put Urgie on. I'd put 12 on 12. I'd put Urgie on Rickerman. That's who's going to be shooting it.
The only chance they have, and I mean the only chance they have, is to throw the ball long and catch and shoot.
Yep. Basically a football pass, catch the receiver in stride, and they just put it right up.
You could go into like a 1-2-1 set at midcourt, and then, like you said, you've got Jalen Heisen guarding the throw-in. Here we go. He can run on the baseline. Jalen guards, pass to midcourt. Rickerman fires at the horn. It's no good. That's the ball game. Final score, 71-68. The Grizzlies go to pick up their 9th win against 9 losses as they win this one against the Jefferson College Vikings. All right, now, as I was getting ready to say, the pressure is on you. Who do you pick for the Don's Auto Service player of the game? I'll tell you that Ryan Richardson finished with 19 points. So did Urgie Hanami.
Well, before you even told me that, I think I was going to choose Urgie either way. So Urgie's the Don Auto player of the game.
Urgie Hanami with a big night, 19 points. And the sophomore Ryan Richardson had a very good game as well with 19. Our post game is coming up, and he's making his way up here quickly. So we'll talk to Jared Fay as folks head out to the car, and we can talk about this and see how Coach Fay saw it from over there on the far sideline. 71-68, 19 apiece for Ryan Richardson and Urgie Hanami. 10 points for Sean Glass. An 8-point night for Lionel Kumwimba. 5 for Blaine Harris. 3 points apiece for Javian Downey and Ethan Smith. And Riley Whitaker finished tonight with 4 points. So Coach May is up here to my right. 71-68 is the final score. What are your general thoughts about how this thing went overall? I thought we had a chance to bury them and kick them to the curb in the first half, and we didn't do it.
Yeah, this team, for whatever reason, won't ever do that. Have a night where, I can get my heart rate down a little bit. But, Jefferson County, they're really well coached. They hit a lot of shots. They play kind of with nothing to lose. A lot of their games have been like this. It's hard to really bury them. They just play really hard. They got really hot shooting the ball. And I don't know what our three-point shooting percentage was, but it probably wasn't very good. But a lot of credit to Lionel and Urgie and Ryan. Those guys really stepped up, our sophomores there.
I was just begging in the first half for us to start posting up Ryan Richardson on that 5'9" kid, and we just didn't do it.
Yeah, and that 5'9" kid's pretty scrappy too.
Scrappy, yeah, but Right.
That was part of our game plan. I don't know. We just didn't quite have the focus at times tonight. I think we got up early and maybe let up. But bottom line is we found a way to get a win. And, I'd like it for it to be a little easier than that.
Urgie had a great game tonight. When he got the ball at the free throw line, there was no way they could guard him.
Yeah, he was really good for us. I played him 40 minutes. He got tired a couple times there. I had to come out. Same thing with Ryan. Ryan played really well tonight. Lionel was really good. We need more consistency probably from everyone, but found a way to win.
Well, that gets you back even again. At 99 for the season, now you go up to Moberly. Well, it'll be a really hard game on Saturday night, but it's good to, again, keep that thing right around 500, and if you get a little bit hot, win 2, 3, 4 games in a row, then you'll have a chance to build something.
Yeah, we're focused on everything in conference right now, and it's going to be a battle. The main thing is for us just to keep getting better every day at practice, every game we have. We just have to keep getting better because everybody else is too.
And J.V. Downey played tonight. It was pretty obvious he hasn't played in a month and a half.
I know he's probably really mad at himself right now, but kind of knew that coming in. It's hard to. He hasn't been practicing or anything until this week. So it's tough to do that. Your shot's a little bit off, your rhythm's a little bit off, but it's good to have him back out there, and he'll get better with each game he plays.
Sometimes when you get an injury, say you got a shoulder injury or something like that, you can still run, you can still stay in shape.
Yeah.
When you got an Achilles, you can't do that.
He's been getting water for the guys. Great attitude, great team guy. We definitely need him, so it's good to have him back out there.
Thanks, Jared.
Thanks, Ron.
Appreciate it. Jared Fay, head coach of the Grizzlies, on the win tonight, 71-68. Over Jefferson College. Again, Urgie Hanami and Ryan Richardson, both with 19 points tonight. Urgie Hanami is the Don's Auto Service player of the game. When we had that bad weather the other day, how'd your car get around? How'd your truck get around? You need tires. And they've got tires. Don's Auto Service, they can also winterize your vehicle. Check that antifreeze and all that stuff. So come and see them on Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Don's Auto Service player of the game, Urgie Hanami tonight. And that'll do it for us. Thanks to Curtis Ballou. Thanks to Drew Joyce with the live stream. In the studio, Dylan Groves. Again, your final score, the Grizzlies win it 71-68. I'm Harlan Hutchison saying so long from Section